Doug MPA back with another one. One thing you want to avoid in relationships and marriage is that dynamic where the woman says that your money, guys, is the house money, and then her money is her money, and she gets to keep it. Women have this myth that they can be independent in a relationship or independent in a marriage, and most of that is financial. Women want you to pay for all the major bills, you to pay the rent, you to pay the car notes, you to pay for life, and she feels entitled to be able to do with her money whatever she wants, and those plans won't include you. Kevin Samuels said it the best. Look where a woman is spending her money and who she's spending it on. And if she's not spending it on you, she doesn't like you, guys. I was thinking about this and I looked and I found this article on fabwoman.com. Guys, I know you're never going to find articles like this on sites like this. So I find these articles and read them so you don't have to, called 5 Reasons Why You Shouldn't Give Money to Your Boyfriend. We're going to get into this article. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. I'd really appreciate it. It shows you support me and what I'm doing over here. And let's get into this. It says, of recent, stories about how men use and dump women after having drained them financially, physically, and mentally have flooded the internet. Gee, guys, and why is that? Instagram, TikTok, and the fact that women can't keep their business to themselves. They take L's by guys who show them that they're not responsible, who show them that they're not where they're supposed to be. And they go along with it anyway, and they have to cry about it on the internet. That's why. As a result of this, more women are coming out with their stories to make the world know that giving men money while you are not married is not too good of an idea. Wondering if it's really not wrong to give your man money? We have just 5 reasons which will change your mind immediately. All right, let's get into these 5 reasons. He may become lazy. There's something called responsibility. And if, as a lady, you keep playing the role of the man in your relationship, you'd regret it at the end of the day. This is not saying that you cannot help out once in a while, but limit it. Allow your man to be responsible and hardworking. Do not try to play his role. So there's some kind of wisdom in this. But what she's missing is this whole he may become lazy thing. Men are either lazy or they're not, especially when they hit 30. If a guy isn't on the way to being something by the time he's 30, he's never going to be most of the time. But these women don't care. And they don't look for the signs of a guy being lazy. He may take you for granted. Almost all the stories we hear about women who went all out for their boyfriends have pathetic ends. Do not allow this to happen to you. The truth is, when men meet ladies who are generous, they see her as desperate and senseless most of the time, and they end up taking advantage of her. See, there's some more veiled wisdom in here. Ladies, if you lead with your money and what you have, you will attract men that want your money and the things you have. Don't lead with your money. Real men don't care about how much you make. Okay? And if a guy that you're dating does, you need to leave. And that's a small minority of men. Most men want to provide and protect for women. Yes, even in this 2024 cesspool of dating. He will most likely leave. Wondering how true this is, it is very true. Oh, he will keep stringing you along, promising you the heaven and the earth, but in the long run, you'll find out his intentions for you are no honorable because you gave him everything on a platter of gold. Man, who hurt this chick? God dang. I'd like to ask this woman. Man, she sounds so hurt. Men either want to be in relationships or they don't. That's it. If a woman's smart, she'd have a 6-8 month rule, a year at the most. And if he hasn't committed to you, he's never going to. So move on to the next. Ladies, if you're being strung along in a situationship, it's your fault. It's your fault. A man either commits to you or he doesn't. There are certain scenarios where anything but a yes is a no. 4, he expects you to be the breadwinner after marriage. If eventually he does the honorable thing and marries you, there's bound to be friction in your home because he has become used to you picking up the financial responsibilities. Meanwhile, this will hurt you more because you felt you were merely supporting him and not taking his role as the man. He will stylishly ask you to pay bills and run the house, even if he perhaps to have a little money. God, this lady can't write. Um, yeah, but women are supposed to be strong and independent and are equal to men and can do anything a man can do. That includes paying the bills in marriage sometimes. And by the time he marries you, you know what it is, ladies. If you're paying the bills in the relationship, you don't get to stop paying the bills in marriage. Could you imagine if a man was married to a housewife and all of a sudden he tells her to get a job and says that you can't stay at home anymore? If a story like that ever got out, women would lose their minds. 5, he expects you to never stop spending. The minute you refuse to give him money, he will automatically think you have changed or you have been listening to bad advice from friends. Men like that feel entitled to everything you have because you made them too comfortable. When you realize your mistakes, it is too late because they just might never change. This sounds like a lot of what us guys have gone through in relationships and marriage. Women wanted this, guys. They wanted this. The majority, if not all men, not too long ago, we knew what it was. We knew we had to pay all the bills. We knew it. But women have flipped this whole thing upside down. Now they're getting married to men who make less. They complain about paying bills. They complain about when a guy leaves and they have to pay alimony. They have to pay child support. But this is what you women fought for, and now you're going to get it. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.